Welcome to our comprehensive exploration of sheet music elements. In this session, we'll uncover the fundamental components that form the backbone of written music. By understanding these, you'll gain a deeper insight into reading and playing music. Let's embark on this musical adventure, step by step. First up, the staff. It's a set of 5 parallel lines where music is written, representing different pitches. Think of it as a ladder. Each line and space corresponds to a specific musical note. For example, on a treble clef staff, the note on the bottom line is E, while the note in the bottom space is F. Next, we have bars and bar lines. Bars, or measures, are the segments between vertical lines called bar lines on the staff. They help organize the music into smaller, manageable sections, each with a set number of beats. For instance, in a 4/4 time signature, each bar contains 4 beats. Then, there's the double bar and final bar line. A double bar line indicates a change in sections or a significant shift in the music. The final bar line, thicker and more pronounced, signifies the end of a piece, marking the conclusion of our musical journey. Moving on to ledger lines. These are short lines added above or below the staff for notes that extend beyond its range. For example, a note sitting on a ledger line above the treble clef staff is a higher pitch. The grand staff is a majestic fusion of the treble and bass clefs, joined by a brace. It's widely used in piano music, allowing a wide range of notes to be displayed simultaneously. It essentially combines the higher and lower notes into one comprehensive musical landscape. Now, let's talk about notes and their components. A note is made up of a note head, stem, and sometimes flags or beams. The note head's position on the staff determines its pitch, while the stem and flags indicate duration. For example, a note with a single flag is an eighth note, played for half the duration of a quarter note. Note durations are crucial for rhythm. They range from whole notes, which are held for 4 beats in common time, to 16th notes, played for a quarter of a beat. Understanding these durations helps you grasp the rhythm and flow of a piece. Equally important are rests, the symbols of silence in music. They come in various types, like whole rests for 4 beats of silence, or 16th rests for a brief pause. Rests are essential in creating the rhythmic balance in a composition. Let's delve into the intriguing world of accidentals in music. Accidentals are symbols that alter the pitch of a note, adding depth and color to a melody. A sharp raises a note by a half step, while a flat lowers it by the same amount. A natural sign undoes any previous accidental, returning the note to its original pitch. And then, there are double sharps and double flats, which raise or lower a note by 2 half steps. The octave sign is a directive to play notes an octave higher or lower than written. It helps musicians navigate large leaps in pitch without cluttering the staff with ledger lines. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of musical clefs, including the G clef, F clef, and C clef. These clefs are essential for understanding where specific notes sit on the staff. The treble clef, also known as the G clef, has its spiral centered around the G note on the staff. This is why the note on the second line from the bottom of a treble clef staff is always a G. It's mainly used for higher pitched instruments and voices. Moving on to the bass clef, or the F clef. Its 2 dots are positioned around the F line, specifically the 4th line from the bottom of the staff. This clef is typically used for lower pitched instruments and voices. Now, let's talk about the C clef, a versatile and unique clef in music notation. The C clef indicates the position of middle C on the staff. Its central point, or arrow, always points to the C note. Most commonly, you'll find it centered on a line, as in the alto and tenor clefs, both of which are variations of the C clef. However, in some vocal music, you might see the C clef positioned on a space, offering flexibility in notation. This adaptability makes the C clef particularly useful for a range of instruments and vocal parts, ensuring the music is comfortably within their reading range. And that concludes our first look at the elements of sheet music. With this knowledge, you're now better equipped to read, interpret, and play music with a deeper understanding. Happy practicing, and enjoy your musical journey.